What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of Dead State, where I'm going to click the memorial wall real quick because I'm a dirty opportunist and I love getting free morale from that. So click the memorial wall every single day, get some free morale, be happy. What we're going to do today is we have a couple things we need to handle. First and foremost, at the front end of the episode, our refrigerator is busted, and so also is our electrical system. And so there's a couple issues right here that all need to sort of be dealt with. What I'm going to do right now, so I'm going to take everybody off real fast. Just every single job needs to be chilled out for the moment, except for we'll leave him on there. But we're going to reallocate everybody to like things that need to get done. So he's being an English teacher for right now. We'll take Karen off that right there. Alright, and so going to the top of the list, we need to Renee Cass as being a custodian. I don't need her to be a custodian right now. What I need her to do is help fix stuff. So let's take her off duty for a second. And what I'm going to do... Why is Anita on guard duty? I need you to repair the Jenny. Yeah, get the Jenny going. Doug, you are on guard duty. Bud's on guard duty, so that's 2. Sam should be in here. Did we get the cat yet? I can't remember if we got the cat yet. Did we get the cat yet? Yeah, we got the cat, I think, at the previous episode. I don't know. I'm having brain farts right now. I'm having the worst brain farts ever. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's see here. We got Renee Cass. I need her to be on. She doesn't have the mechanical skill. These useless characters, I tell you what. We'll put her on the garage build then. We got Vic, we got Bud on guard duty, we got her on the garage. Ms. Guzman, we need her on the refrigerator repair. So now that we get that going, that'll cool things off slightly. Priscilla Butler cannot help with anything because she's useless, so we'll probably have her go help with the garage, I guess. Just like stand here and hold this. It's about the best you can do with some of these characters. Michiru's still unavailable until day 15. Apparently that's like the longest the integer could be, is 16,000 days at 1931, weirdly enough. Craig is on custodial duty. That's fine. He didn't have any, like, real skills anyways, right? No, he had science skills. So why do I have him locked away right... Hold on. So it's weird because you need one machinist skill, but all of the stuff you build with a machinist takes science. That's the weirdest thing ever, and I'm not sure why they organized it like that, where you have to have one mechanical skill in order to build all of the science stuff. It's weird. It's very, very odd because we have nobody that has good science skill except for him. And so essentially we cannot build any of the stuff here because he doesn't have the one qualifying mechanical skill to take the job. Weird. Like, I thought all the machinist stuff would take mechanical skill because it's working with machines, and then there would be a separate thing called chemist where you could do stuff for him. You see what I mean? But under machinist, you need the mechanical skill, and then once you're in, nothing requires mechanical skill anymore. It all requires science. It's a very odd decision that the developers made with that. It's a weird decision. Like, I'm not against it or for it. It's just kind of a weird decision. I don't know what else to say. I'd like the Jenny to be back up and running by the end of the day. I would really prefer it. So if we could get the generator up and running the next couple hours, I would appreciate it greatly. So I figure we'll get that going. Everybody else is here. We did get information about all of the... We got information about all of these shelters, but I'm not sure that that's something I want to go out towards just yet. I have heard rumors and whisperings that the shelters are actually kind of hardcore. You need to be careful around them. So I think I'm probably going to, like, heed that warning and stay away from them for a little bit. We'll probably just keep scavenging stuff around so we can find, like, an army surplus store and get a little bit better gear. I feel like what I'll probably do today is let's clear out this little central region over here and make sure that we haven't missed anything. And there we go. So there's Buchanan Lake. Let's just kind of tool around in here for a minute and see what we can find. A cheery old house. Anybody home? Alright, well apparently we're on our way in. This is probably going to be one of those events where you get to talk with some new individual. And I like conversationals. I like doing the little things that you do, so whatever. I like talking to people. Hence, my avenue of work. Oh good, I forgot to unload all my goods. That's enjoyable. It looks like, what is that? Is that a trash can lid, or does he have an underground bomb shelter? Doesn't lock his front door either. That's dangerous these days. What's going on in here? What's up, everybody? I wonder if they seppuku'd their way out of this one. Looks like it. They are moving. And they definitely don't seem to be protesting that we're in their house. So you know what? Their stuff is now my stuff. Welcome to the Thunderdome. That's just the way this goes. We got some shampoo up in here. Still never seen deodorant. Don't even know if it's in the game. Never seen it. Are any Zeds around here? No, there's a linen chest though. I feel like a linen chest would just not be that good at suffering blows. Wouldn't a linen chest just be a duffel bag? I'm joking. It's... Never mind. Never mind. Just whatever. I'm going to walk away from that one. I'm going to pretend like it never happened. If you can all do the same, I would appreciate it. Cheese wheels, herbs, those big-ass standing fans right there. Yep. That's like my childhood right there. I still have like 2 or 3 of them at my house right now. It gets hot here in the summer. It gets like 120 degrees. And I've never had air conditioning before. This is my first apartment that I have ever lived in that has had air conditioning. Whoa, who's Grant? Did you murder those people, Grant? Whoa, if you want everything here, I'm not going to try and stop you now. My name is Grant White. Let's just talk, you and me. There's no need for violence. Maybe we can help each other. Help each other? I'm listening. You don't have any reason to trust me, I know, but I've been out there, and I've ran into a lot of desperate individuals, but my situation, I'm just trying to survive, and I'm looking for others like me. Smart people. People with a plan. If you're that person, great. If not, I need to keep moving. We have a shelter. If I feel I could trust you, I could take you back. Understood. I'd ask the same thing myself. Truth is, ever since this whole thing started, I've been trying to stay on the move. First to out-of-the-way towns, then to back roads, and now mostly farms or ranches. You meet people, you lose people. Humans find you and corpses find you. You fight, you move, you hope for a few quiet days, and I've adapted. That's what it takes now. I make my way in this world, same as the old one. Brains and balls. That's my strategy for bowling. Anyways, you lost people? Yeah, a lot of people. They crack, get irrational, and do something stupid like panic or even kill themselves. I'm more angry at them. I'd rather not die from someone else's stupidity. Is that selfish? I don't think so. How can you help me? I've seen a lot of places, lots of resources, but too dangerous for one man. I need other people who know how to handle themselves. Someone who's interested in surviving, not just eating. Should fit right in then. Yeah, you can come back with us. Thanks, I have a good feeling about you, and I'm more than willing to do my part. Shakesies. Good firm grip. Always a good sign. So gentlemen, I'm going to say this just in case, because I don't know, every now and again, I feel like I'm in a position right now where like I can disseminate some of this information. Don't make this weird, it'll be alright. When you give a handshake, gentlemen, it's supposed to be firm. So like, don't give a squishy handshake. Seriously, don't do that. It's a weird perceptional thing, but when somebody gives a squishy handshake, it puts everybody all off and weird, so don't do that. So like, let's say you don't have like a dad or like a grandpa or whatever to tell you this. I'm telling you right now. When you shake somebody's hand, you extend at the elbow, you go out, you grip your thumb right there, you know, your thumb should cross with their thumb, and you wrap around firmly, and then you just give it a squeeze. Like, not a hard squeeze. Nobody likes that guy who's like trying to be Rambo, and they're squeezing your hand hella hard in almost like a threatening manner. But after a while, you'll learn the proper firmness for a handshake. But like, it shows confidence. Like, if you go to a job interview and you give a limp handshake, it's not going to help your case. I mean, it's a weird thing to bring up, but that's just the way the world works. So I'm just trying to help out right now, just in case you never had anybody to tell you how to give a proper handshake. When you shake hands with women, it's a little bit different. I went to etiquette classes when I was a kid, by the way. Yeah, can you tell I got beat up in school? Anyways, I went to etiquette classes. And so, when you shake hands with a lady, you don't shake the same way, unless she wants to. If she reaches out for like a normal handshake, go for it. But what most women will do, at least in the United States, that I've seen anyways, is they'll stick their hand out horizontal and flat, and you're supposed to take the front of their fingers and just like dip it lightly and like just greet them. You know what I mean? It's not like a mandatory rule, but it's just a thing that I was taught growing up. So anyways, just things to think about. There are proper ways to do that sort of thing. It's the kind of finery I think most people aren't used to nowadays and don't really like discuss or anything anymore. I want to go down the 281 real fast and we'll see what's down here. Can you actually go into Austin? Let's find out. Let's go all the way out to Austin real fast. Oh, you can. The Austin outskirts. Oh, you can't go into Austin. You just get to the outskirts. Okay, that's fine. Well, we went to the abandoned camp. I feel like our decent plan right now, let's go to the memorial park real fast, and if we don't get what we need from right there, we'll hit this place, and then we'll hit... Oh, I don't know. There's always stuff to do in this game. There's always stuff to do, and there's always stuff to accomplish, so frankly, you should be making use of all your time the best you can, but I've never been to a memorial park before. Is it like a military memorial park? What is it? Oh, no, it's actually like a real park. Okay. That's the type of memorial park it's talking about. Gotcha. It's a park built in memoriam of somebody. Okay. There's luggage laying around all over the place over here. Looks like somebody dumped something out the back of the car, so let's go with Vic. Let's throw that in there real quick. Some ciggies. I feel like I'm following this into an ambush. This is looking a little bit too much like a breadcrumb trail. It's becoming suspicious. Oddly suspicious. It's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. And then finally you get to the end and somebody like shoots you in the face. You're like, ow, piece of bullet. In my face. I needed a new filling, but not that big a one. Jesus. Alright, so let's check the cars. Obviously we want to get as much gas as we can over the course of today. If I was feeling especially wry at the moment and especially clever, I would have made a fart noise right there. But not in the mood today. Not in the mood. Looks like we got a couple of zombies around here. Every time it says THC 70%, I'm like, damn, that zombie's high as hell. THC is the active ingredient in like weed that makes you high. So every time I see the words THC, because when you go to like a dispensary or whatever, everything has a THC rating. Oh, he died? Huh. Dead Zed standing, I guess. Some parts right there. But anyways, every time I see THC, it stands for to hit chance in this game. Every time I see it, though, I think, weed humor. And so, I can't help it. I'm like, that zombie's domed as hell. He's 80% THC. He doesn't have any blood anymore. It's just all THC. Alright, let's go around here. See if I can get in and whack him real quick before he knows what happened. I like how they shout, "I'll kill you," as if like there's any other reason to hit somebody with a hammer. I'm like, yes, I understand. Oh, good, a sports bag with 2 basketballs in it. That's good. That'll be nice. That'll be helpful. This place is really big. This place is huge, actually. Wow, it looks like there was a slaughter over there. We'll figure that out in just a second. For right now, though, we're almost full up on stuff. Let me take Paul real fast. Actually, let's have Tweedletime deal with all these zombies. It's easier that way. We're going to have to come around the side right here and be very, very careful about this. Otherwise, he's going to get a freebie attack. And I don't want to deal with freebie attacks today. I'm in a charging mood. There we go. All down and dirty. Alright. Sneak up on this zombie, and then we'll have a look behind this building here. It looks like somebody was in the middle of a picnic when all this fell apart. Because I know for a fact at memorial parks, at least around here, they never leave these here. The ones that we have are like these big concrete things with like these nasty grates on top of them that nobody's ever cleaned. Oh, it's so gross. You can see like the stuck, disgusting taint of 1,000 previous meals on top of each one. Because nobody ever scrubs them before they leave the park, man. People are nasty. That's one thing I've learned, is it must be just a pain in the ass to run a city because people aren't thankful for anything. Like, you build a park that has, like, nice barbecue grills and everything, give it a week and it'll be ruined. A bunch of people that aren't even from your city will come in and destroy it if it isn't the people from your city. Let's see here. Spray paint all over it. Tag it. Like, great. Now there's an X14 on every surface. Fantastic. There's a couple of them down. That's basically the way things work around here. If you find a surface without an X14 on it, good for you. It's like trying to find an Easter egg at Christmas. It's like, I don't know if that was clever or not. I can't decide. It hung in my head for like a second, an Easter egg at Christmas. It stuck in my head for a second, and I can't decide if I like it or not. I might use that, though. Like trying to find an Easter egg at Christmas. I don't know if I like it or not. It sounds folksy. It sounds folksy, I'll give it that. And people tend to like those sorts of things when they sound folksy, so I don't know. Oh, good. I'm out of AP. Let's step back, then. Get him! There it is. And so another one bites the dust. We'll take a look at this Zed right here. Ooh, an extra part on that Zed. Fantastic. I don't like my Zeds with extra parts, though. That becomes worrisome. I'm not going to bring the rat back. Get the duffel. I'm going to see if maybe we can clear out all the outside areas. Possibly. Berry bushes. Might be able to get some blackberries or something out of here. Yeah, there it is. Some wild strawberry or something. That's good. That's nice. Berry bushes seem to be well guarded. This whole area seems as though it's probably overstocked with zombies just a little bit. Hey, we got ourselves a cigar. That'll be good. We may have to hit this multiple times. We may come back tomorrow. It looks like there might be too many goodies here. Too many goodies for the limited backpack space that we are currently packing. So, what can you do? There's another one down. I'd step back real fast just in case. Yeah, we're going to stay in combat, so we're going to have to wait for these Zeds to come around. That's okay. It saves us a little bit of time. They'll come to me. It saves me some effort, I guess. How many are going to move around would be my next question. I'm just going to hang out right here because I don't actually think they're close enough right now. They might be able to get to me on the next turn and take a swing. I don't know. That's a pretty good move for a zombie. If we take damage, we take damage, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. That's how wrong I was. Ooh, one-shotted. Damn. Paging Dr. Ass-whooping. There it is. So we'll put a couple of bats upside that zombie's head, and it looks like we're done. Got some sham. I love spam. Spam is a real addiction when you're Hawaiian. It's a problem. It is a thing that you can just not put away. I've never met a Hawaiian person, a fellow Hawaiian person, that does not like spam. It's just you grow up eating it when you're in a Hawaiian family. That's just what it comes down to, is you'll be eating all kinds of spam. Oh, how did that happen right there? I'm not sure what just went wrong right there, but something definitely went wrong. Don't get bit, Paul. I can't see through the tree cover. I wish these would fade out slightly when you were behind them. Is he going to come over here? So who are we dealing with right now? Just this one? Alright, well, with a 70% chance, we'll put at least a couple slugs into this one. Louisville slugs. There it is. There's one down. And then we will reposition over here to maybe deal with this one since I can't see through the trees. It's starting to bother me too. Get a couple hacks in right there. Excellent. Alright. Man, that camera angle's bugging me right now. Alright, so there we go. Much better. I would really appreciate a fade effect when we get into combat behind trees and stuff. It would actually make the whole thing a whole lot more tolerable. Because as of right now, it's definitely a distraction. We'll go in there, grab stuff off him. Ooh, another torn up bullet vest. Maybe salvage it, maybe do something with it. I don't know. Figure it out in a little bit. And now we're going to get all up inside these berry trees real fast. Get a bit more fresh food. It's a little disappointing because obviously our refrigerator is not working. But it should be back up and running by tomorrow, so hopefully that'll do it. Yeah, I think we might have to hit this place twice. It seems like there's a lot of things here that we got to get a hold of, and unfortunately, this is a really, really big map. Whoever built this one was definitely looking at the overall topography and just being like, how big of a map can I make today? It might also be because it's all empty space, like there's not a lot of buildings or anything inside of it. Keep looking, grab some bullets. I would love to clear the zombies out, though, as a bare minimum little tiny gift to myself. If we can clear out the zombies and then scavenge it later, that'd be fine. I would accept that. See if Paul can get rid of this zombie. There we go. A little bit more damage done. Hey, another 7.62? Yeah, just in case we get to use that assault rifle we found ever. Teddy bear and some other goodies. Alright. MP3 player, that'll work. That'll work. Let's continue to weed our way through these zombies, and I think if we can get done here... I wouldn't eat berries at a public park, by the way. I don't know, people have like this tendency to do mean stuff like pee on them and, you know, rub dog shit on them and do all kinds of terrible things just to mess with other people. Just throwing it out there. Wouldn't eat berries at the park, at least not where I live. Nope, I wouldn't even eat berries down in the creek or whatever. Not a good plan. Not a good plan. However, if you're out in the forest or whatever, I love fresh blackberries. I don't like blueberries, though. I've never liked blueberries, but blackberries and raspberries, we get both of those around here. They're real thorny, though. It's the thing you gotta watch out for with them. Real thorny. Not gonna feel good in your thumb if you don't pay attention while you're eating off the tree. Oh, an orange tree? Huh. Doesn't look like an orange tree, but... I mean, it's a literal orange tree right now. But anyways, my grandparents, when I was a kid, had an orange tree in the front yard, and every now and again we come over and help them strip the tree. Pleasant memories of being a kid. Pleasant memories. Go over to my grandparents' house and be like, hey, we're going to pick the orange tree. You want to? They also had... They had a grapefruit tree, but the fruit on it was real bitter. Like, grapefruit is supposed to be bitter, but theirs was especially bitter. Like, it went head and shoulders above its required duty for being bitter. And so, honestly, nobody ever ate off the grapefruit tree just because they were nasty grapefruits. Not 1 ounce of sweetness in them. Is she full up too? Not completely, but almost. Okay. Well. Ooh, okay, so the roadside stop is a little bit bogged down with Zeds. Yeah, I think we'll probably have to make a second run over here. Kind of just like hit it in passing. I might be able to bait some of them out by beating down this door real fast. Let me see if I can get Tweedle time to take it out because he's got a lot of AP. Start up combat real fast. Too far. Am I too far? Do I gotta hit it from over there? Okay, go out of combat real fast. Go right there. Do I have to hit it right here, maybe? Okay. So there it is. I'm not gonna try and make a ton of noise right here. But if it happens, it happens. That'll probably bring the ones... Actually, our screen just lagged. Okay, so that'll probably bring these guys around right here. We'll deal with them real quick style, and then we'll jump up inside the shed. We'll see what we can find. Hey, how come you're just like sitting there, Paul? Paul? Damn it, Paul. Alright. Okay, well it appears as though it is Zeddy time, which is kind of like Howdy Doody time, but not quite as filled with childlike wonder, I guess. There's a lot more blood, a lot more screaming, generally a lot more teeth, or a lack thereof, depending on how many times somebody smacked the zombies. Some of them are getting a little ratty-tatty. They're getting a little bit tattered around the edges at this point, but hopefully everything will be okay. Let's go ahead and handle Grossman over here. I just assume that's his last name. There we go. Grossman's been handled. 3 arrows on Grossman. Get up in here real fast and see if we can... Oh, we couldn't see that other zombie was behind him. Okay. So we got a foosball zombie back up in here. He's going to go over there and fall down. Fine by me. Over here, we'll set him up. Oh, he's bugged. Okay, so we'll work on this one first. That one's bugged right now. Lots and lots of bug stuff in this game. Like I said, you can't play for more than 30 minutes without hitting a bug. It's definitely a buggy experience. Yep, can't get him. Alright, we're going to have to wait for him to, like, join the combat or something. Yeah, he's not counting right now. We're just going to have to wait for him to, like, rejoin the waking world here. 4.5 gallons of fuel right there. I think it might be a good plan. Yeah, she's not going to be able to carry that, is she? That's going to be, how heavy? 22 pounds. And she can hold 60 or 50? 60. So she's at 16 right now. I'd have to get rid of 9 pounds worth of stuff. I think... we can come back for the fuel. I'll just have to remember it. I will have to mentally note it. We'll come back for it later. We'll see what other little stuff's laying around over here, though, first. Did we check all this already? I don't think that we did. Yeah, we did, right? There's a bunch of little kids' toys over here. That's a little depressing. Every now and again, you see some stuff like that, and you remember, like, how the world would have used to have been. You figure that would kill morale real quick. It's kind of like in the first season of Breaking Bad. In the first series of The Walking Dead, the first big graphic novel. I have them all in collections. So in the first collection, they find out it's going to be Christmas the next day, and they decide to, between Rick and between Dale, they decide to keep it a secret because they figure the damage it'll do to morale that they're skipping Christmas this year will harm them a lot more than help them. Actually, with that much time left, I may be able to drop this stuff back off, and we'll make another run out here and maybe get even more done today. This might be a very, very productive day for us. Now that we have horses, it's easier for us to get around. So we're going to stock that stuff right there. Yeah, I think we can make it back out. Let me ditch everything else in my inventory real fast because I got us into a little bit of trouble based on the fact that I forgot to clear out hammers and like random other junk from our inventory as we were going around. But for right now, I do wish there was a way to strength train and like make your characters stronger, you know, and like better at their job. The EpiPen we don't need right now. Let's go ahead to Elaine. Drop that stuff off. Doesn't really help much because she needs to be carrying lightweight stuff, but still. I don't know, doing the best I can with what I have here. The next person in our group is Vic. There he is. Let's say, where's Vic on this list? I know he's here somewhere. Dump off all of that. I'm so glad to say that the consumable weapons will now like sit properly in inventory without losing their charges, which is fun. And then I also need, so Grant, what are you good at? Oh, he came with a bunch of stuff. Alright, Grant. Alright, Grant. Welcome to the team. Can I stock jam? Yeah, I was going to say, I need to stock some of this stuff. There we go. We need to stock all that stuff up. That's how the system used to work, where you would leave it in your inventory or you could stock it. Now you only do it for like random stuff, occasionally when the system doesn't automatically grab it. And then we have Paul. Where's Paul at? Paul Renier. I just had like a psychopathic yawn that just tried to overtake me mid-episode, and I hate it when that happens. Because it gives the impression, even if it's not the case, it gives the impression to the audience that you're bored. Even though it's a yawn is just a your body's not getting enough oxygen, and that's why you yawn. But anyways, I hate it when it happens in the middle of the episode. Usually I try and plug my nose or something and stop it, but sometimes it happens anyways, and there's just nothing you can do about it. Well, you can try and plug your nose and be like, make all kinds of weird noises, but anyways, it's fine. Whatever, bunch of hammers over here. I could recycle a lot of this, just as a note, but anyways, let's get back out there and we'll go scavenge a bit more. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Dead State. I'm glad to have you here. It's my pleasure and privilege, as always, to be your host, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Hi-do, everybody.